Hi, I'm Ian Walsh. I'm going to take you through the piece I've just played. It would be for intermediate sort of level players, maybe a bit beyond, but it'll give you a basic idea of what you can use for a blues turnaround. And you can embellish it yourself. And even if you are just a basic player, you can still use some of the chord shapes you'll find of great use. All right? So just to take you through that first section, so that's the one that's going to go. It's basically an E chord, so but instead of playing it the standard way you would with your index finger on the G string, we'll switch that around, put your middle finger in the G string, your third finger on the A string, and the little finger on the D string. So the chording is 0, 2, 2, 1, 0, 0. That then allows you to slide up 2 frets to the next chord shape, which is that, but instead of just playing straight like that, which is a lovely chord in itself, you can move your middle finger, interchange it down to your index finger at the 2nd fret instead of middle finger at the 3rd, it's ring finger at the 2nd. And then for the last chord in that section, you just slide the whole thing up 2 frets, and then back down again, and then back to your standard E shape. So the whole thing together is. And that last little bit I did there was just a little hammer on the G string to the G sharp, and then I pick up my E open at the bottom there. So that's section 1. Section 2 is based on the 4th, the A chord. So you could just play it like a standard blues change thing, like this. And that's fine. But to jazz it up a little bit, what we're going to do is going to base it on an A7 chord. So the chording is A open bass on your A string, D string, 2nd fret with your middle finger, G string open, B string is the 2nd fret giving you C sharp with your ring finger, and then the E string is open. It's a standard A7 open root chord. And then to get to the next bit, you're going to slide that up. So what I would suggest that instead of using the standard A chord fingering like that, you can use your ring finger at the 2nd fret of the D string and your little finger at the 2nd fret of the B string. So it's the same chord, but instead of fingering it like that, as most people would do, they do it like that. Because that allows you to slide that 2nd fret D string up 2 frets, and that allows your middle finger to fall down onto the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, giving you that chord, which in itself is good. And then you move that all up 1 fret to give you your ring finger at the D string at the 5th fret, which is a G, and that picks up the next open G on your G string. Your little finger at the 5th fret of the B string, which gives you an E, which picks up that open E on your 6th string, and then down again. So it's. And that's section 2. Your last section is easy, it's a B7. So the easiest way to affect that is to your middle finger, 2nd fret of the A string, it's your B, your index finger, 1st fret of your D string, D sharp, and your ring finger, 2nd fret of your G string, giving you an A. So, and the rest of the notes are just open. So you get a B7 there, and that gives you your turnaround. that takes you back to your second section. So the chords just in sequence are: section A is based around your E chord, section B is based around your A chord, section C is based around your B7 chord, and then you go back down to your A and your E. So I'll talk you through, I'll play through all of that for you, and what I haven't accounted for is the right hand playing here at all. That's a separate video basically, but this will give you your left hand technique, give you plenty to work on, and even if you can only manage to get a couple of these chords in, can use these in your armamentarium for blues changes. So I'll take you through this, but I'll throw a couple of embellishments in as well for the second time I play it, but I'll just play it straightforward with the chords to get kicked off with, to give you an idea, putting it all together. So this time I'm going to do it with a few embellishments, and here we go. The embellishments will be things like, so that's G string 2nd fret, middle finger, E string 2nd fret, ring finger, sliding up one, and keep your open G in the middle, or open B in the middle. Or you can just slide up with a bar the whole lot with your any finger. Index finger's good. I tend to use the my little finger. Sometimes you need to reinforce that with your ring finger. We'll throw a couple extra wee runs in, see if you can figure them out for yourself.